Oh, and we're live. We're so live. What's up, guys?
Hey.
This is Linda. It's Cinco de Mayo.
It is Cinco de Mayo.
So
we're quarantined.
So in quarantine. So we're having some drinky winkies anyway. Little margaritas. We had some tacos. Fix this. Just a little bit. No, that's not it. That's it, probably. That feels better.
You're just so tall. I'm fully in the screen. I don't know. You're a giant man.
That's way better.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need to sit back a little.
Yeah.
But I look too comfortable though.
Get comfy. It's your house.
So Baby's awake. Baby wants to be a part of this. We just got some books back from CGC.
Yes. Yes. We got a big box.
I sent in 7 books, and then Mike Mayhew sent in a signed book for me. So we're hoping on 9.8s because they will be greatly more valued if they are 9.8s. We don't know what they are. I think CGC posts something like on the thing when they finish about the grade, but I'm too scared to look. I want to wait until it's on camera and then get really sad when it's not 9.8 or something. To be fair, we have a lot of comic books, and this is like my first time sending.
This is our first time sending
stuff in because you need a membership, which costs money, and then it costs money to send in each book. It breaks down to about $24 to $25 a book. It gets cheaper the more you send in because the shipping cost goes down a little bit. So we sent in 7. Most of these books I pre-screened to make sure that they were gonna be high grade because I don't want to send in something that I know is gonna come back, poops. Yeah. So without further ado, I think we should just get into this.
Yeah, let's see what's in these boxes.
So this small one is probably the Mike Mayhew one because he only sent in one for me.
But it's gonna have the yellow.
Yeah. So because he signed it for me, he also did a little sketch on there for me. And since he sent it in, it got approved for yellow label instead of the blue label. Yellow label is signature series, so it puts a little more value to the book. It costs a little bit more money to get it graded as such, but it also makes the value higher as well. He did 4 sketches to these books, and he's charging $250 for the other 3. So I paid about $120 for the sketch, the autograph, and the book. So plus the grade. So that's all in there. So if that comes back, we get a 9.8. I'm at least gonna pull $250 out of this book. Although it's gonna be really hard to sell because I love you, Mike Mayhew. All his stuff has been pretty prized of mine as of right now. Like his stuff's in frames right now, waiting to go on
You're
walls.
more of a Mike Mayhew collector than a comic book collector.
Yeah, I'm more like collecting his stuff more so than anyone else's.
Good bubbles.
These are good bubbles.
Big bubbles.
So let's see what we got. I'm really nervous, guys. Because if you pull a 9.6, 9.6 is like worth half the value of a 9.8. So it's like, oh, so 9.8 is like near mint plus-ish, like that's like 9.6. But like it gets like, if you pull a 10, that's like a gem mint. They don't really give out gem mints. Like if you look on the census, you'll hardly ever see gem mints. Even 9.9s are rare. So 9.8 is really what you want to shoot for. 9.8 is pretty much as good as it gets. It's like with 1 or 2 blemishes, something with like weird corners or something like that. What?
I just want to see it.
I want to see it too. I got my little invoice here. Yellow label. It's Dr. Doom number 6. Oh my god. Oh yeah.
That's really cool.
Oh yeah. So it's Dr. Doom number 6, the Spider-Woman variant. Signed and sketched by Mike Mayhew. Yeah. It's a Chris Cantwell story, Salvador Larroca art, and it has the Mike Mayhew cover. And he did the sketch and signed for me specifically on here. And guess what, guys? We got a 9.8er. We got a 9.8er. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. Look at that sketch of Dr. Doom.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, he does them with like little, I think you said oil pens. So it's pretty awesome to see, like,
It
on the
almost
book.
looks like it's part of the cover to me, like.
Yeah, because it's got like Doom and he's like conjuring another Doom. And
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks so awesome. So when you look closer at the book too, like, this is a 9.8, but why? I mean, it's a perfect.
Because it's perfect. Yeah.
It's perfect. So they just don't want me to get a 10. That's all. They don't want anybody to get 10s. So, but a 9.8 is as good as I could imagine, and that's exactly what I wanted out of this book, because it'll look good with the Doctor Doom pop. It'll look good with Fantastic Four covers with Doom that I have, and it's gonna go somewhere special because it's a Mayhew. Right, Linda?
Yep.
Now look at this box.
Now this is more mystery in this box.
History.
Well, like, I mean, you know what comics you sent in, but
Yeah.
we knew that this was probably going to be a very high grade because
Yeah, Mike said
sent it in himself.
Yeah, Mayhew sent it in. He also said he pre-screened it before he drew on it. So I pre-screened my books before I sent mine in too.
But you're just you.
But I'm just me. I'm not like. I mean, he's not a professional grader either, but.
Right, but he is a professional comic book artiste.
Right, and he has the pool. So do you see this giant box? There's seven books I sent in.
It's a heavy box too, guys.
Yeah, well, it's 7 of those big frames. None of these will be yellow labels because none of them are signed. They're going to be the blue labels. And I can't wait to get in here and look how they package this, guys. This is awesome. It's so secure, tightly wrapped. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. All right.
Pretty excited.
I'm pretty excited too. Look at, oh my god, this is, I can't wait to send more books back to CGC. I can't,
It's fun,
can we
right?
do it
This is
tomorrow?
fun.
Yeah, this is awesome because
All of our books should be in these pretty slabby slabs.
I like it because it's decorative and it also kind of preserves the book,
It
right?
definitely makes it way easier to, like, display
Yeah.
your comics.
I mean, you can put a little holder underneath of it. You can stick it to your wall.
Yeah.
I mean, it might damage the case if you stick it, but I don't know. So let's dive in. Let's just dive in because I'm gonna send more back to CGC.
Just reach
so
and
this
grab.
is awesome.
Cool. Cool. What you got?
All right. So the first one I got is Amazing Spider-Man #4. This isn't the original. This is the new one with the first appearance of Silk, who I love greatly.
Yeah.
I paid retail for this book, so this was like I think $3 or $4.99 when it came out. This book has jumped. This book is about, if it's 9.8, it's about $110.
Whoa.
So to pay $4 or $5 for this book would be cool if it comes back 9.8. Boom! We got another one, guys. We got another 9.8. See, Linda?
Nice, B.
Yes! So this one is Dan Slott's story, Humberto Ramos art, and he also did the cover. I actually have a signed one that I just won too.
You know what? That's another thing
Signed
I
Ramos.
really
Doesn't
like
have a
about
COA, but-
having them graded too. Is they tell you, like, they give you a lot of information.
They give you the info, yeah.
On the little card there at the top.
Right, and they give you a little note. So Cindy Moon becomes Silk, and then it says Black Cat and Moreland cameo. So you get everything. You get to know. And this is the cover. If you guys haven't seen this one, this is a really cool story. Cindy Moon gets bitten by the same spider that Peter Parker got bit by, and they hide her away in almost like a dungeon to keep her away. And then she gets saved by Spider-Man, and she comes out, and she's awesome, dude. She has like, the story's great. It's awesome. It's funny. Like, I know like Spider-Gwen was huge, and I've already preached this. Like, I really prefer Silk over Spider-Gwen. Like, I think she's so cool. I have statues of her. I got everything. I love Silk.
I think Spider-Gwen's super cute, but
I also have the Spider-Gwen
also
run,
don't.
and I also have the Silk run, like front to back, pretty much. So I enjoy them both. I'm not gonna. I mean, but
he buys a lot of the Spider-Gwen stuff just because he knows I think Spider-Gwen is.
I would really like her to read them, but she won't. She probably won't ever read them.
Listen, I got 2 babies and 2 dogs I take care of all day. I don't got time.
Speaking of Spider-Gwen, here's Spider-Gwen #1 that I also sent in. So same back covers, same everything. Let's see what we got on this guy.
Oh, I love that front cover.
Bang! So this isn't the first appearance of Spider-Gwen. I actually sold that prematurely. It was Edge of Spider-Verse #2. But I bought that at cover price and I sold it for like $60. Now it's worth like $120. I sold it too early. But the first solo Spider-Gwen right here in Spider-Gwen #1. I pulled another 9.8, guys. Jason Latour story, Robbie Rodriguez cover and art. Look at this. Beautiful. Another 9.8 CGC. I am 3 for 3, you guys. That makes it worth it to spend the money to get them preserved in the cases. Because like I said, it's like $24, $25 a piece to get them in there and preserve that grade, you know? And to see it...
I really just love that cover too.
It's a great cover.
Watercolor.
Yeah.
Wait, it's really pretty.
Robbie Rodriguez.
Super cute.
He did a lot of the covers. Like if you go and look at the covers, you'll see a lot of them are pretty similar. It's nice. It's nice work. It really is. Alright guys, I'm feeling confident now because we're shooting well. Job. And I'm not a professional grader, but I was able to tell that these were high quality books.
Have gone to the shops and we get the books new when they come in.
Yeah, and then they go right in the sleeve. I'll try to read them one time. That's probably what the 9.8 is. It's probably my thumbprint all over the book.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is because there's no real damage. I mean, some of them have like worn corners. You can see like a little bit of wear, but that's like shelf wear. Yeah. When you take it off the shelf, it already has it.
And some of them you don't even read. We just sometimes
I don't even know.
2 copies.
Right.
So you can read one and keep one nice.
Right. Oh, this one I like the cover, but I bought it and I'm probably gonna sell it because it did go up a lot. It's a Comic Mint edition variant. And it's Shannon Mayer cover, Spider-Man 1. It was exclusive to... What was it exclusive to? You might say it on here. Oh, yeah, New York Comic Con 2019 exclusive. It's the first appearance of Cadaverius, sorry. The death of Mary Jane Watson.
That's a super pretty cover.
And it's the Virgin cover by Shannon Mayer. Sarah Pacelli did the artwork inside. And J.J. Abrams and Henry Abrams did the story.
Really?
Yeah. Star Wars, J.J. Abrams. So I haven't read it. I didn't even read it because the book was so beautiful that like I just put it in the case.
Gorgeous cover. Check
it out. These were limited, I think, to like, it was either 3,000 or like 1,500. So it's super limited. I love Spider-Man. I love having Spider-Man in the collection, but...
I just love that pop of red on that.
Yeah, just that little bit of red. It's black and white, but it's like the red Spider-Man mask. It's like so cool. And another 9.8, guys.
And it's not, it's like a crimson. It's beautiful. That's great.
It's awesome. So cool. There's like a little nick at the top.
I do see that.
That was not there when it went in, I can guarantee you that. But they didn't really penalize me, it seems, because it's still 9.8. So that's good. Alright guys, we're working through these boxes. I'm going to keep moving here as fast as I can. Because I don't know if we're running out. Oh, here's another thing. Alright, so this book, boom.
Ooh.
Another 9.8, you guys.
We're killing the game.
Killing the game. We got them right. I got it right. The books I sent in, they're all modern books, but I sent them all in because I knew they were in great shape. And my first experience, I wanted it to be a good one. And I feel like I'm doing pretty good. This is the Thor #1. If you guys are following MCU, you know that Love and Thunder is coming out. Jane Foster is going to assume the Thor role, and this is the first Jane Foster becoming the new Thor. Yeah, I mean, I think I bought the 4th print out of the store, but I did not buy the first print. I actually got this from a friend a couple months ago, actually. So I'm in this for a little bit more than cover price, but it'll be worth it to have. It's going to go up. If you can get your hands on a Thor #1, Jane Foster as Thor, I suggest that you do that. It's a great book. It's a great story too. I really did enjoy the story. And hopefully it'll be put to film right, you know? It's cool to have it. It's really cool. That's the first print. I also have the 4th print that I'm going to send in because apparently the 4th print is a lower run. They didn't make as many prints.
Okay.
So if you send it in, it's actually worth more than the first print.
Man, comics are so complicated.
They really are. They really are. Sometimes you just gotta know. And speaking of Thor, so that was the first Jane Foster as Thor. This is the reveal. So you're reading the story, you don't really know yet who it is until issue 8.
Another 9.8.
Jane Foster revealed as the new Thor. Jason Aaron, Russell Dalterman. Thor #8. This is 2015 this came out. And it is another 9.8. As suspected, this book I bought for cover price, Linda. which is $4, and it's now worth $110.
Oh, good job, babe.
Yeah, it's gonna go up again because, like I said, this movie's coming out.
This is fun. I'm so excited right now.
Look at this Thor cover, guys. I see that there's a little bit of glare, but a lot of glare, actually. Can you even see that? She's taking her helmet off.
Turn the screen around.
The screen?
Yeah, that's what the glare is coming off of. It's the reflection.
No.
Isn't it?
Well, yeah, but the case is reflective.
Right, but I'm saying if you turn that screen around, it won't be reflecting that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so. But anyway.
Okay.
It's not. It's reflecting off the lens.
Okay.
Alright. So that's Thor number 8. That's another good pull. We got 2 left, guys. 2 left. This one's kind of a spec book. This is Something is Killing the Children. I haven't read it. I was actually just drawn to the cover. And I'm suspecting that eventually something with the name Something is Killing the Children will get opted for something.
Yeah.
And the cover's sick.
Whoa. Yeah.
It's the Virgin cover by Jenny Frison. It's the Unlocked Retailer Edition from Boom Studios. The Virgin cover. It's a really sick cover.
Yeah.
And it's another 9.8. By the way, I'm probably in this book for what it's worth currently, but I'm waiting. It's a number 1. It's a Virgin. I'm sitting on it, and I'm just gonna sit back and wait until it gets opted or something for a movie or a show, because it will. Everything is nowadays. So.
Dude, we should have all of our comics graded.
Yeah, you like this?
I do. I do like it. And I think, you know, we just have a lot of our comics are just sitting in boxes.
Yeah.
And these, it makes it way cooler.
They're nice. I mean, you can buy nice frames at like Michael's and shit too.
Yeah.
For like $6 or $7, but.
But it's also cool. I don't know. I like the way it tells you what it is.
Mm-hmm. The only problem is when it's encapsulated, you can't read it. You can't take it out. So it's stuck in there. And if you break the case, the grade's no good. And you'll see a lot of that too. Like if you get a signature on something, but you get a low grade from the signature, then you can't even break the signature, because if you break the case and you take the comic out, you lose the witness signature. And to get something witness signatured in a yellow label, you have to be present. CGC has to be present with the person signing the book.
Yeah.
So if you break the case because you want to try again for a higher grade, then you lose the signature. It doesn't count. You paid the signature for nothing. So sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard. This is one of my other new favorite artists. It's not Mayhew, but this guy, I keep ending up with his books by accident. I guess I keep paying auction prices for books that I really like.
Who it is?
Who? You don't know.
Who is it?
This is first off, this is Amazing Spider-Man number 800. I have a couple of the different variants. I have Greg Land, I got Mobius, all kinds. But this one is Gabriel Dell'Otto. I keep buying Dell'Otto books because his covers are amazing. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 800, the variant edition. It's not the Virgin, but it is still cool. I picked this one up actually at Ontario Street Comics for $20. So, and this one's actually in a 9.8 is going for about 100 too. So, it's another nice swing.
I like this.
Yes, it's very cool. I like the way he draws Spider-Man's eyes. Go down swinging. Conclusion. It's Dan Slott's story. Dell'Otto cover, and it's the death of Flash Thompson. So, 800. It was a very vital issue. There was about 150,000 variant covers to this issue. I've scratched the surface with about 10 of them.
Well, you see, babe, here's my thing.
They also charge $10 per normal cover and variants, but the more exclusive variants went up. So this one's pretty cool.
I don't worry that much about not being able to read them because I don't worry that much about not being able to read them. The thing I really like is the covers.
Yes.
So.
That's really, it's been about me too. Like I used to read comics and stuff all the time, But lately, it's just been me investing in people's artwork.
Yeah.
And I feel like, especially with like guys like Mayhew and Dell'Otto and Kirkham, like I just want to support them. Like, because right now we're dealing with a pandemic and stuff too.
Yeah.
So like I just like giving them my money, you know, because like I want to keep getting their artwork because I love it. And it looks awesome in a 9.8, you know?
Yeah, I really, really appreciate the cover art.
So guys, I did pretty good. I don't remember what I spent to send everything in. $157 to send in 7 books. But that's with shipping too. So that's shipping and everything comes back. So like I said, it was like $25 a book. But every one of these books is valued at a little over $100 or close to $100. So if I paid cover price, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
If I spend a little bit more on it, like the Thor one I bought from a friend, so I spent a little bit more on that. I think I'm in it for about $50. So that's about half the value though, because that's still worth $100. So this is about $600-700 worth of books.
And we got all 9/8.
And the Mayhew cover, like I said, is worth about $250. And yes, we got all 9/8.
We did it, guys.
Yes, we did it. Are you guys proud of us? Are you proud of me for like just the first time sending in books that I was kind of confident in but not really sure?
Yeah.
I think we did pretty good. I got some really good stuff in the basement that I would love to send in.
And so for us to have all of them come back as 9/8, I mean,
it's pretty awesome.
That's
It's a good feeling because you want your books to look good and you want
and
them
none of them were like we
sure.
went out and then sent them to CGC that day that we grabbed.
No.
Like,
some of these books
we've
I've had
had
in my
them.
collection for 5 years now. 5 years, 6 years for
Yeah.
some of these books.
to be
Just
sitting around in our basement.
in the basement. So they should probably come out of my basement. They should be upstairs in a more temperature controlled area, so they don't fade as fast. And you know, pages wear and tear. So weather is important. 60 degrees, 70 degrees, right around there, right, Weston? Yeah, we did it. We got our 9As, Weston. Yes. Yes. Weston's excited. I'm excited.
Good job,
Hope you guys are
Weston.
excited. If you guys have any questions about sending stuff into CGC, I'd be happy to help. I know there's like 3 different memberships you can get. They all cost different, but they do give you a credit to use towards that purchase, so that's always good as well. They gave me a $150 credit, so I basically spent $7 really, which is awesome.
Cool.
So that's the first time sending books in. So we'll see how it goes the second time, but so far pretty good. And the turnaround wasn't as bad as I expected. Some people were saying 3 months. It took a little over a month.
Yeah.
Just like maybe a day over a month.
Now I want to really experiment though, and like sending some of the older books that we have, and like.
Yeah, like the Moon Knight.
Oh man.
The second Moon Knight.
Oh.
Yeah, or some of the old Draculas.
Yeah, I was gonna say all of our Draculas that we're getting.
Maybe. Alright guys, well thanks for checking it out. I hope you liked it. I hope you're excited. I hope I'm excited. If you guys are interested in any of these, let me know. I mean, I don't really plan on selling all of them, but if you make an offer.
If the price is right.
Yeah, like I said, that Spider-Man one
We're
I'm probably
getting married
definitely going to
soon,
sell.
so-
We are getting married, so.
All the monies, we need it.
Oh, silly. Alright guys, thanks. We'll see you next time.